How is it going, everybody? I hope you're having a great day. I know I am. Beautiful 62 degrees, not a cloud in the sky. Trees budding out like crazy, as you can see, everywhere, looking beautiful. I am so glad, for springtime finally getting here. Today we're going to be covering something that a lot of you already know how to do, and if that's the case, then by all means, I understand. Don't watch the video, skip to the next one, or watch one of my back ones. But for those that you that don't know how, what we're going to be covering today is how to check fluids in your car. And the reason we're doing that is because there's a lot of new people coming into the game. You know, you're starting to get your driver's license, you're getting your own cars and whatnot, so you need to know how to do these things. So I'm going to show you how to do today on this one. And the one thing that we'll be checking is the power steering fluid. And we will get onto that here in just a second. Alright, like I said, today we're going to be checking the power steering fluid on this one, and what you're going to need to do, first thing of course, is pop the hood. Right down here on the 4th gen, pop that. Now, by all means, you're going to have to consult your owner's manual or look online if you don't have your owner's manual to find out exactly where it is located on your particular vehicle. Get mine open here. Because as you can see, there's a lot of stuff under this hood. Everywhere, a lot of stuff. Alright, with that said, the particular one for this vehicle is over here on the left side. Power steering, do not overfill. So let's get that cap off and let's get to checking the fluid. But you're going to loosen it up, wipe it off, make yourself familiar with the markings on it. Let me get out here in the sun so you can see. As you can see on this one, I hope you can see on this one, there's 3 marks. You have the add one, the cold one, and the hot one. Depending on when you're checking it, you know, like if you're just coming out first thing, or the car's been sitting a while, check it, and it should be between the cold and the hot setting. If it's not in between there, then you need to add some. So let's put it back in and see what we have. Insert it back in, lock it all the way down to where it's tight, take it back out, and then look at your level. As you can see, I am now at the add level. So we're going to put some in. So let's get to it. Today I'm going to be using Lucas power steering fluid. Why? Because I really like Lucas products. They actually do what they say they're going to do, and I've never had one single issue. And besides, if you look right here, it works. So let's get to putting it in. First thing you want to do is remove the cap. And as you can see, there's a seal in there, so that means it's unopened. We're going to pull that off, and I'm going to try to do this one-handed. I don't know if I can without spilling it. Whoa, I about spilled it, didn't I? Take that off. Then you're going to come over, and you're going to add some. And don't pour the whole thing in. Add a little bit, and stop. Okay? Set that over to the side, not on a painted surface, because paint and brake fluid do not get along. Stick your little dipstick back in and tighten it back up. Pull it back out and check it again. Now, as you can see, I'm still a little bit low, but we're getting there. It's up to the bottom of the C, so we are getting there. So we add about the same amount again. Trying to do this and hold the camera at the same time. Hadn't used my phone today, sorry. But pour a little bit more in, stop. Wipe the little checker off, put it back in, check it again. As you can see, we're still We're just above the sea, but we're still just a little bit low. So we're going to wipe that off. Put more in. Let me get you here so you can see it real good. Put a little bit more in. Stop it. Cap. Back on. Back out. Check it again. Now as you spin it, you can see that it's not wet all the way around. So what we were looking for, right there, you can see that it's completely wet all the way around. That is an incorrect reading. What you want to look for is where it's wet all the way around. And we are now almost halfway in between those two marks. So we need to add just a little bit more. And then I'm going to be truthful with y'all about something here in just a second. Okay, add a little bit more. Wipe it off again. Back in. Back out. And as you can see, we are wet all the way around this bad boy in between the two marks. So that is exactly what we were looking for. So now we can put the cap back on. Make sure it's good and tight. Put the cap back on our product. Put it somewhere out of the reach of children and pets. And that concludes this. It's done. Now what I want to be honest with you about is I actually took a rag and took some of the brake fluid out so that I could show you that it's low and how to check it and everything. So I wanted to tell you that now that the video is over. That way you would understand why it's low. But with that said, I would like to thank each and every one of you for stopping by. I hope this helps you if you didn't know how to do this. And by all means, get out there and check your fluids yourself. Saves you a lot of time, a lot of headache in the long run. So you guys take care, and we will see you next video. Thanks. And with that, we are done. Now I'd like to thank each and every one of you so much for stopping by. I hope that you might have picked up a trick or two about this. And I am very sorry, so sorry about the being out of focus. I had to use my phone to get that video because the GoPro, which you're watching on me now, died. And so I had to swap over to that, and I couldn't see the back screen, so I didn't know that it was out of focus. I am so sorry. You know, this is just one of those afterthought videos that I was going to do. It was on my list of videos I wanted to do, but it didn't go as planned. So for that, I apologize. But I do hope that you might have picked up a thing or two, or at least learned how to check and fill your power steering fluid. Now this goes for any other fluid. Some of them will not have measuring points on them. Some of them will have little markers on the side, like the windshield washer fluid, the radiator fluid. Most of those in the newer cars will be marked on the sides of the translucent thing. But anyhow, I would like to thank each and every one of you for stopping by. You guys be very safe out there. Get out there and enjoy your cars. It doesn't matter what you do with them. You paying for them. Enjoy them. We'll see you next video. Take care.